I'm not using this term in a derogatory way at all. I'm using it as a descriptor. I have no issues with the term simp. When you say the word S-I-M-P, simp, let me explain. The mindset of a simp is this. They are so depraved sometimes that they see somebody online, they think to themselves, oh, I would love in my entire capacity to be with somebody and just have online interaction. Some people would use the term INCEL. They'll use that and they'll think to themselves, all right, well, I just want to be with a woman. I just want to be with somebody. That's not realistic, right? You can't just comment on a girl's thing all the time and expect them to love you and expect them to be a part of you. You can't do that. That's not how people work. That's not how people have ever worked in reality. The mindset of that is they think if they keep putting niceness tokens into somebody, intimacy will fall out of them as if they are a token or a trophy to gain. That is how a lot of people feel. That's not realistic. And because men have this masculine mindset of, I need to be stoic, I need to be hard, I need to be realistic, I need to be able to provide, I need to do all these things in order to be viewed as a higher plateau for women, because women value the traits that are masculine in men because they want to be protected. That is how men think. They think women want to be protected by everything and everyone. That's how they value their entire lives. But if you're too lovey, if you're too romantic, did you know that the Addams family, right? Did you know that the Addams family, that was a opposite caricature. That was an opposite caricature of the average American family, to where the husband was overly lovey, to where the wife was a different, more queer person. That was the opposite of what they thought people wanted. And everybody, even now, common day, loves the aspect of the Addams family. They love the Addams family so much because of how Gomez Addams treated his wife, Morticia. That was a whole thing. It was a subversion of the average American family where the daughter cared about the girly things, but she's more morbid. That's an entire thing. And I'm happy I'm with my friend too. That is why people cared about that. But when I saw Gomez Addams, shorter than his wife. In the original thing, he's shorter than his wife. He is lovey. He cares about her. He devotes all of his time to her. He cares so deeply about her. That is viewed as weird. Because marriage is supposed to be something different. I prefer tea, by the way. It is supposed to be weird and different and quaint and awkward. It is supposed to be this thing where, I'm going to strike my wife. Ha, 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 ha. It's supposed to be that. But that's not how it operates. That's not how it should be. That's weird. That's such a strange hill to be on when it comes to being a person or even being with your significant other or your wife. It is an odd thing to have that mindset. You shouldn't do that. You really, really shouldn't do that. And people think that is correct. I gotta be masculine. I gotta be as big as He-Man. I can't be shorter than my girl. If my girl's taller than me, then she's masculine. She can't be more masculine than me. She can't be the breadwinner or the provider. She can't do that. That's strange. And when it comes to being a simp, when it comes to being a SIMP, when it comes to being that, they think that attributes to them being feminine. And men's worst fear, men's greatest fear is being viewed as feminine. Oh my God, they will go tooth and nail. They will go tooth and nail to not be viewed as feminine. They hate that with their whole chest. If you call a men feminine, they will hate it. They'll be like, I'm not gay. Why are you calling me gay? I'm not gay. What are you talking about? I'm not gay. Dude, who cares? We know you're not gay. You're with a woman. You're fine. It's okay. It's so scary that they have such a hate, such a deep internalized homophobia is what I'll call it. A deep-rooted hate of homosexual tendencies that they don't do their nails, they don't wipe correctly, they don't take care of their skin, they don't put on lotion, they don't use all care products, they barely put on deodorant because their natural scents are better, they don't take showers sometimes because they worked a hard day and they believe their natural pheromones will attract another mate. They will do all these things, all these showmanships to prove that they're more masculine. And they're doing it for the approval of other men, which in itself is homosexual. They're doing it for the approval of other men, which in itself is homosexual. And that's fine. I'm not saying there's an issue with being homosexual. There's not. There's really not. an issue with being homosexual. There's really not. It's just men have an issue with being homosexual, it seems, that it's so deep rooted and deep seated in this internalized hate of the pure aspect of being homosexual. There is never been an issue with being homosexual, right? There's never an issue with that. I don't see an issue with being homosexual. No one. If you're homosexual, fine. I am bisexual. It's okay. It's fine to be that. You don't have to have an issue with being homosexual. Why are you scared of being homosexual? Is there an issue with it? Is there a problem? Do you fear the fact that some man may view you as a woman? Do you hate women so much that you hate being viewed anywhere attributed to them? Is that the issue? Because I don't see an issue with that. It doesn't make any sense why you would have an issue with it. Is that strange? Right? Isn't that weird that they have such an issue with it? It seems odd to me. It seems like such an oddity to have such an issue with the aspect of being viewed as feminine. So the term, when it comes to being the mindset of somebody that would give a woman money or even have a woman, subjugate them in some small way, it makes them so scared, so deeply scared to accept the aspect of themselves that it can't even be slightly introspective on. An aspect of themselves they're so scared to be slightly introspective on. They can't look inside themselves for 2 seconds and think to themselves, maybe I want to be the house husband. When I was younger, I didn't want to work all these hours. I work 60 hours a week at Amazon. Most people don't know that. I work 60 hours a week at Amazon. Most people don't know my actual job. I do this for 4 hours a day, 2 to 6, because this is all the time I have. After this, I'm going right to work. My birthday is tomorrow, and tomorrow I have work. I'm going right to work after this as soon as I get done. And I'm uploading a video every single day. I'm doing all this stuff. And my wife makes most of the money. She makes most of the money. She is amazing, and she takes care of me, and she does all these things for me. It is so nice. I'm so happy. It is so nice, and I love everything about that. It is so nice. You can learn so much about yourself if you just allow yourself to be a person, right? Just be a person. It is all these toxic traits. That's what toxic masculinity is. It's the hardcore, deep American set things where men shouldn't talk about their feelings. Men shouldn't talk about their emotions. Oh, a grown man, by the way, he's collecting figurines. He's building Legos. He's playing video games. He's taking care of himself. He's actually exfoliating. He's washing the bottom of his feet. He's getting a manicure. He's getting a pedicure. I went to go get a massage, and one of my friends said, that's a little bit gay to get a massage, isn't it? And I said, how is it gay to get a massage? My body hurts. It's just my body hurting. I don't understand how in any way that's homosexual. And he said, oh, I just thought it was a little bit zesty to get a massage. You thought it was zesty to get a massage? Is crazy. It is a fear of femininity. It is a fear of being even... I hate that so much. What do you gain from it? What is the gain over? What is the net gain when you say to yourself, I don't want to be viewed as a woman, right? What's the net gain? It's not even as a woman either. It's not even as a woman. It's simply the aspect of femininity. And this goes back to the earlier point when I was talking about in the stream where you have to be a true middle of a person. Prince, he didn't care about it. He's one of the most famous people on the planet. He said, Prince the kind of guy that can wear a blouse and steal your girl. That's like a famous thing people say about Prince. Michael Jackson is a famous person that does that. Some people get their nails painted. Some men get their nails painted, and people are like, oh, that's a little bit weird. He's just getting his nails painted because it looks cool. You know how cool it is to get your nails painted? You know how cool it is to get your nails painted? It looks great. I got a little sun on my pinky one time, the moon, and then I got stars on the rest of the 3 of my fingers, and I would do this all the time because I like the way people look at my nails. They were long, too. I thought it looked cool. It looked nice. I just thought it looked cool. I just thought it looked cool. And people would say to me, they would say, oh man, that's a little bit zesty. That's a little bit strange. So what? Who cares? I'm with a woman. I'm with a girl. It's not zesty that I'm with a girl, right? I don't care about the opinions of every other person if I'm with my wife in my own comfort having a great time with my woman. Right? Is it fair to say that I can have a great time and a comfortable time with my woman? Is that okay to be fine with just being with my woman and having a fun time with her? Is that okay? Am I allowed to do that still? Is that reasonable? Am I allowed to just say, fair point. I'm happy that you have this opinion. I just want to be with my girl, and I just want to be fine because she's okay with me wearing my nails like this, and that's fine. By the way, oh, but girls don't like that. I'm married. One girl liked it. I don't care about the opinion of every single girl. Just the opinion of my wife is who I care about the most. And if I can get a woman that disproves your argument immediately, same people that say not all men are the same people that have this argument of all women. You can't have that. Those two things can't exist. Obviously, it's not all men, and obviously, it's not all women think that way, right? Right? Isn't that fair? Isn't that real? Is that not realistic? Is that okay? Scrutinize me for everything. Scrutinize me for my colored hair. Do that. I'm fine. I'm sadly more masculine than you because I've got felonies. Oh my goodness, I've robbed people at gunpoint. That makes me masculine, right? I've been mentally abusive to 2 of my exes in the past. Doesn't that make me more masculine, right? That should boost me up in the masculine scale. Shouldn't that boost me up? I am 5'6", 172 pounds of fat and muscle. I don't even look it, so I look like a skinny weird. Look at this. I look like a skinny dude. Look at that. I don't even look like I got any muscle on me, but I have functional muscle from working at Amazon. That's how I operate. I have workmanship. I work 60 hours a week. I don't look like I work 6 hours a week. I look like I'm dainty and care so much about the left and argue about gender politics. I don't do none of that. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about anything. I really don't. I just want to live and exist. But I also paint my nails. I also get my hair dyed. 2 things can exist. There's not just one thing or the other. There's nuance in humans. That's how we operate. I love my wife with my whole soul. She is my anodyne. She is my Aphrodite. She is my soul. She is my rock. She is the other planet existing inside of my galaxy, and I will die on this hill and live on this hill and make a tent on this hill and watch you guys try to climb up this hill, try to get where I'm at and fall and crumble and feel like you need to get up here, and you'll be stuck at the bottom trying to wonder why other women are coming up on the hill to get at higher plateaus, and you'll be scared at the base of the mountain trying to figure out the foundation of who you are and not be introspective to be a person, and that sucks. Yeah, I hate to see it. It's disgusting and it's weird. I don't know, it's strange.